Hey everyone, welcome to the channel and to another collective reading. I hope you're all doing well. So it's been a while since I've done a love notes message, so that's what we'll do today. So I'm just going to first of all take a look at the energy of the person who I'm channeling. So we'll see if this message could be relevant to you. So, you don't end up wasting your time, so you'll get a good idea of whether or not this could be someone that you're connected with or possibly even your own energy. So let's take a look, shall we? And see first of all who this is and what you need to know. So let's get into it. So tell me about the individual whose energy that I'm connecting with. Tell me about this individual's energy, please. Okay, so we have Two of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, wow. Tell me more. Two of Pentacles, the Strength card, Leo energy, and the Eight of Swords. And above the deck we have the Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Okay. Interestingly, I've only seen one zodiac sign come through at this time, but it is a collective message, so this is not going to be for someone who necessarily has Leo in their chart. Okay, so keep that in mind. I feel like the reason for this is because this is actually a message that's going to apply to a larger group. Okay, so this could actually resonate for quite a few of you, but what I'm seeing here is that we have someone who's been in the land of indecision, okay? The land of indecision for quite some time. Two of Swords, okay? There was clearly a very difficult choice that needed to be made. I do feel like this choice has a larger connotation. This could be about, who they want to invest in emotionally, financially, especially if this is in the arena of love or some kind of business partnership, a collaboration, something of that nature. This is more likely going to be in the realms of love, seeing as that's what I'm, choosing to focus this reading on. But what I'm getting here is that this choice actually, again, had a larger connotation to it, that it wasn't simply about who they wanted to choose to be with at this time, that this is about who do you want to build a life with, which path you want to take. Depending on who you choose to invest in, it's going to shape the course of your future. So it is a massive choice, and I feel like this person intuitively felt that, and that's why they were refusing to make a clear decision, okay? I feel like this person was keeping themselves stuck out of fear of making the wrong choice. But regardless, I think what this person didn't realize is that by choosing to stay put, they made a choice, okay? They chose to stay exactly where they were. Six of Pentacles, they were invested in a situation they were already in, okay? So if you know this was someone that was already in a relationship, or that perhaps, had a choice between two people, it did look like they did invest in a situation that was already familiar to them, okay? And so by doing that, they made a choice. Ace of Cups, okay? Again, this is about the potential, okay, for new love being here. However, Five of Pentacles, they abandoned that possibility, okay? So again, I feel like this is someone that chose a situation that was already close to home, it was already familiar, maybe something they were already invested in, okay? So I feel like by them doing that, they made their choice. Whether they wanted to consciously admit that or not, that's what happened, okay? And so now I feel like this choice meant that they did take some kind of loss here, or at least from their perspective, because bearing in mind we're looking from this person's perspective, their energy, their feelings, their thoughts, okay? So from this person's perspective, they feel like they took a major loss here, Five of Pentacles, that by choosing to stay put, to invest in something that was already familiar, okay, choosing to stay within the comfort zone, possibly, wanting to maintain the status quo, they took a loss, a massive loss here, okay? I feel like this choice also largely portrayed where they were at with their own self-love journey, because clearly they're investing into something that was not giving them pretty much anything back from what I see here, okay? Hence them being in that Five of Pentacles, Eight of Swords energy. So by them not choosing to invest in this other person, which could be yourself, could be someone else, okay, I don't know your situation, but by them choosing not to do that, that was a direct reflection of them needing to really focus on self-love more, because they were making a choice that was actually detrimental for their own well-being, never mind, you know, anything else. So yeah, it really did just reflect where they were on their self-love journey, and this could be something that they're slowly coming to realize, okay? And with that Five of Pentacles, I don't know, something clearly happened here, because with that Eight of Pentacles, they put a lot of work into a situation that was pretty much going nowhere, okay? They were the ones that were trying to balance something out that just would not balance out. Why? Because they were feeding a situation that was already destitute, okay? Hence Five of Pentacles. There's no growth here. There's no stability. They were trying to keep equal footing on a foundation that was already faulty and broken, okay? And so that's why they're now in this Five of Pentacles energy. They may have even invested a lot financially into a dead-end situation. And because of that, they were just depleted. They now find themselves in this Five of Pentacles energy, okay? In an energy of lack. So this person's having a really rough time, I would say. They are going through it. They feel like they've taken loss after loss. Potentially a big financial loss. They may have even potentially lost a job here, okay? Five of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. That's possible, okay? But I feel like, yeah, this person's feeling like whatever decisions they make poor decisions. They just end up losing rather than gaining. So this is someone who's in a space of emotional turmoil, stress, okay? For me, this Eight of Swords energy is indicating that they're under a lot of stress, feeling stuck in their situation, feeling like they don't know what to do. They may have bills piling up and they have no idea how to pay them. Okay, because we do see a letter in this card as well. They may have received some bad news, okay, that again, that they may be getting let go of a job, okay? We have the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles on either side of the spread, so this could very well indicate a job loss here as well. So again, another financial hit that this person is just not prepared for. So things are not going well in this person's life, okay? That's clear as day. And I feel like they're trying their best to keep it together and find a solution, but I feel like they're not seeing that the solution lies within, okay? So yeah, so this person is definitely going through it. With the Three of Cups as well at the bottom of the deck, I feel like this person does want to have a reason to be joyous again, okay? They want to have a reason to wake up in the morning and feel good about themselves, feel good about their life, celebrate. I feel like this person really wants to reconnect with the other party here, okay? So the one that they perhaps turned their back on or did not take any action towards. But right now, they can't see a way out of their situation. They have no idea how they even go about doing that when their life is crumbling and falling apart. Okay, wow, so pretty intense, I would say, pretty intense energy. So yes, if this sounds familiar to you or sound like someone you could be connected with on some level that could be going through this, then you may want to continue watching the reading. If not, then I have plenty of other collective readings that are all timeless, okay? So you'll feel free to check those out if you haven't already. So, all right, show me more about the situation. So, what is going on with this person aside from potentially a job loss here, loss of finances, being stuck in a situation that's making them feel very stressed and overwhelmed and unhappy? Okay, so we have the Cup. What else? So they may be trying to get advice from their friends or family members. Yeah. Maybe seeing if there's any new opportunities elsewhere, new job offers, okay? Maybe looking for employment elsewhere. Okay, interesting, the Taxi, yeah. 7D, the angelic plane. Fork and Knife, yeah. They're definitely reflecting on their choices, their life choices at this time. They're realizing that they made some poor choices in the past or less favorable choices. They don't have to be terrible choices, but just not the right choice for them, especially, okay? What else do we have here? Okay, we have the High Priestess energy, which is interesting. the bag, yeah, finances is very much weighing heavy on this person's mind. 3D, and we have Aquarius energy. Okay, so this could be someone with Aquarius placements, doesn't have to be. And at the bottom of the deck, yeah, we have the tap. So this person is definitely going through it emotionally. I feel like mentally they are stressed, overwhelmed, burdened by the situation, but emotionally they are going through it as well. They're very unhappy. They may even be crying or having some kind of emotional outpour, just needing to purge their emotions because they're feeling overwhelmed. And that's not a bad thing at all, you know. It's actually healthier that this person gets their feelings out, okay? Because they are going through a tough time, so you know that makes sense. But with, yeah, the cup to the keys, I feel like they are talking to friends, family members, peers, maybe even ex-colleagues, people they know that perhaps have a business, to see if there's any job opportunities anywhere. They may even be prepared to relocate, go further afield, or be willing to commute further just to find something that will give them some sense of stability again, okay? So they're doing a lot of online research, I feel, as well, trying to see what other opportunities they could find in order to recreate stability in their life again. I do feel like as well that they are getting signs from the archangels, okay, with the angelic plane being here. I feel like they are being shown why this is happening, okay? It's supposed to help this person get back on the right path. Because the path they were taking, it was not serving them at all. If anything, it was going to put them in possibly a situation that they wouldn't be able to so easily get out of. It would put them on possibly a darker path, or a path where they would be limiting themselves, okay, limiting their potential, and not really being true to who they are, okay, just kind of maybe living in a kind of living a fake life on some level, right? Being in a relationship that doesn't make them happy, doing a job that they can't stand, you know, things of that nature. So it's supposed to help them get on the right path. So they are actually investing their time, energy, and resources into things that do fulfill them, that does give them something back, rather than just being a burden and a drain on them, is what I'm getting. So with the fork and knife, again, that's what this was all about, what I've just discussed, okay? So this person kind of had to take this hit in order to put them on a better trajectory, okay? To put them in alignment with their birthright, their soul mission possibly, or just, you know, their destiny, be in alignment with their destined fortune, okay? So that's what's taking place here. I do feel like as well that this person is starting to realize that, you know, perhaps they were getting a lot of intuitive hits in the past, informing them that no, this is not what you should be doing, you're not looking at the red flags, you're not seeing things for what they really are, things of that nature. But this person is realizing that now, okay? They're realizing where they were ignoring their intuition, where they weren't perhaps focused on where they really ought to be, maybe even restricting themselves in some ways, again, to fit the status quo. Maybe this person is very spiritually tapped in with the High Priestess energy, but, you know, maybe they were afraid of being judged for their beliefs, or for being, you know, spiritually gifted, or something of that nature, okay? Or the fact they were just fighting against this rebirth that they were meant to go through, okay? These changes that they were meant to experience in order to put them in a position of true power, okay? And actually reap the abundance that they are meant to receive. Because with the bag here, I do feel like this person was chasing money, chasing more superficial things, but what they didn't realize is that if they were just in alignment with, you know, their true nature, the things that they're truly passionate about, their calling, or just, you know, being, you know, in an environment that's actually nurturing them, being in connections that does nurture them back, then they would obtain this wealth anyway. Right, so they kind of had to learn a lesson here when it comes to that, but I do feel like it is helping them to get back on the right path, as I say, and then they're going to see significant changes in the 3D, okay, in the physical world. So I do feel like this person does have significant abundance, you know, coming towards them. It's just they needed to get on the right path in order to receive it, okay? And before that, I feel like it is important that this person does you know, have this emotional purge, that just allow themselves to really tap into the depths of their emotions at this time and get it out of the system, okay? They may have also received some bad news, okay? Maybe they got some information from the police about someone potentially trying to steal from them, or that maybe someone was responsible for them losing this job opportunity, something like that. Or that there was an attempt to steal this person's abundance in some shape or form, but they were protected, okay, the palm trees. So I feel like even though this news is going to be hard to hear, because there's going to be a lot of things that they find out, again, we have this Leo energy underneath, so they're going to find out some really harsh truths, okay, about what was really going on behind the scenes. But this is going to free them, okay? This is where they're going to see that they were investing in a situation that was actually very toxic, okay? Wow. So, yeah. So again, with that Leo energy coming through strong, we also forgot to mention Aquarius. There is going to be communication. I feel like it is going to come from law enforcement, but it's going to be the truth, okay? It's going to bring illumination with that Leo energy of exactly what had been taking place behind the scenes, why they took those hits. You know, again, if there was a potential theft or an attempted theft, or if someone was behind them losing a job and trying to set them up in some way, something like that, they're going to get insight about that. And it could even have been, again, that person that they were investing into that was involved in some shape or form. So wow, that's harsh, but you know, again, it's to help this person get on the right path, I feel. Okay, so let's see then when it comes to this other individual. Okay, so they are reflecting on their choices. So what is it that they are thinking and feeling when it comes to the other person that they feel that they have lost, or that is moving possibly in another direction? We have the Five of Wands. Okay, so there may be some conflict between you guys. Seven of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Yeah, you may have even seen this person as very greedy. The Hanged Man, Pisces energy. What else? The Wheel of Fortune. So that is Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. So very strong Aquarius and Leo in this reading so far. Six of Swords. And the Queen of Pentacles, that's Capricorn. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Pentacles. Okay. So yeah, this person, I feel like this person's afraid to explain everything that's been taking place, because they know that it's likely it's going to cause a huge fight, okay? I feel like this person's afraid to approach you in general because of maybe some conflict that you had. There may have been a huge row, an argument, before you guys completely parted ways. Maybe you're not talking right now, right? You see these two people are not facing each other, okay? They're like on two completely different pages. You know, she's in this blue energy, this is more like purple. So it's like you're not even on the same page, right? And so this person, I feel like, whether it's you or them, because I don't know who you are in this reading, but I feel like you see this person as someone who is not trustworthy, okay? Maybe you feel like the reason they invested in someone else is because they were thinking about what they could obtain, okay? Ten of Pentacles. This person, again, I feel like they were very materialistic, money hungry. And so you feel like they actually did you a favor by not investing in you in some shape or form, whether it's in a business partnership or in a serious commitment. But I feel like that, yeah, you feel like you can obtain the Ten of Pentacles by yourself. The Nine of Cups, you are emotionally fulfilled without this person. You don't need this person. Or vice versa. Like I said, take it how it resonates. I don't know where you fit in this story. But, you know, someone here feels like they can do it alone, okay? That they can build their own legacy, their own empire, that they don't need the other person, especially when they've already shown themselves to be untrustworthy, right? Especially if there was a lot of things that were being kept in the dark, and then, you know, you ended up discovering or stumbling upon for yourself. So I can see why you'd be hesitant to want to partner with this person on any level. With the Hanged Man as well, I feel like you've got a different perspective on things. You don't see this person the same way, but this person is also gaining clarity. Okay, I feel like by them going through some kind of karmic situation here, I feel like it has forced them into this energy of having to be still and look at things from a higher perspective. So they did take a massive loss, okay, like I said, especially financially, either through a job loss or some kind of money was stolen, okay. But I feel like it did put this person in an energy of having to humble themselves and really look at things from a higher perspective, from a more evolved perspective, okay, because this person was very low vibrational in the past. They were only thinking about the surface level things, you know. Whereas now they're looking at things from a higher perspective. And so now they're realizing why things played out the way they did, the Wheel of Fortune. It's like they're starting to see how they were the direct cause of the consequences they are experiencing. That they literally chose their fate, okay? We see the 3 fates here, okay, from Greek mythology. And so I feel like that's what this person is realizing, okay? That by potentially stabbing you in the back and trying to do things in a deceptive manner and partnering with someone who was just as shady as them, they sealed their own fate, okay? So this was direct cause and consequence in action. And so when it comes to yourself, because you didn't operate in this way, if that's you, okay? Because you could be this person, I don't know, but more than likely you're probably the person that was left behind. And so I feel like, yeah, you're now on the upswing, okay? You chose to operate with integrity. You just kept moving forward. You focused on building something alone, by yourself, for yourself. It's like, I'm going to build my own legacy, okay? And so you're getting a lot of favor with the divine because you didn't let what happened in the past stop you from working on yourself, working on possibly a business, a project, a creative endeavor, whatever this is, okay? Whatever this legacy would be. Because Ten of Pentacles speaks on a legacy, a legacy being built. So you move forward, okay? 6 of Swords. You kept going. And so you may even be choosing to build this legacy elsewhere. Maybe you feel like this isn't the right environment for that. And so you may be choosing to take an opportunity elsewhere in order to do just that. But with the Queen of Pentacles, I do see you being very abundant, okay? Even if right now you feel like you're not in this energy yet, you will be in the future. And I don't think it's that far in the future at all, because you're already moving towards the Queen of Pentacles energy. Someone who's very abundant, nurturing, stable, grounded, someone who is successful, who is financially doing very well for themselves, but you know, is someone who's very giving, very compassionate, very charitable, takes care of their family, takes care of the home, takes care of business, takes care of self. I see the Queen of Pentacles as a powerhouse, an all-rounder, someone who gets shit done, okay? And does it with such grace as well. So that's why I really love the Queen of Pentacles energy in the high vibration, yeah. Because that's what it represents, and that's the energy you're moving towards, okay? So for you, there's a lot of abundance coming in. Again, I feel like your wishes are going to be fulfilled as you leave this environment behind. And you're going to build a significant legacy here, possibly even by yourself, okay? Queen of Pentacles can also speak on the fact that you are moving towards a commitment here, okay? It could be something where you end up building this legacy with someone else, and you end up even possibly marrying this person, having a family with this person, things of that nature. And with that 4 of Pentacles as well, I feel like right now it's like you're conserving your energy, you're conserving your time, you're conserving your money, okay? Because you know that you have this road ahead of you, and so you are preparing. You are preparing for the next step, you're preparing for the investment you want to make in self, the next investment you want to make in possibly a business, an investment you want to make in your future, okay? So I feel like you're not giving your energy to things that doesn't align with this vision that you have, which is very smart, okay? Very good, okay. All right, and so Let's see then, because this person is definitely going to have a message that they want relayed to you, particularly if you are changing environment or if you're simply just choosing to completely detach from the situation. So let's see what this person wants to say to you. That they feel that perhaps they don't have the ability to communicate with you right now, or that they're too afraid to communicate with you right now. So what is it this person wants to say? I'm addicted to your love. Okay. I'm waiting for a sign that it's safe to approach you. Didn't I say that, right? That this person may not feel like they can approach you right now. So maybe it is a case of that they're afraid to reach out to you because they have no idea what you're going to say. My ex keeps on interfering and is watching us both. Okay, so yeah, I did feel like they were giving to another situation that did not give anything back. And so this person may have already separated from this person. But yeah, it looks like the situation's a bit more complicated than it may seem on the surface. So they may be concerned about what their ex-partner may do if they do approach you, okay? Because they feel like this person is keeping tabs on you both. What else? It's time to get on the same page. It's funny how what they want to communicate directly correlates with what we were getting in the, you know, in the beginning of the reading, right? How I felt like the two of you were just not on the same page. And I don't think you have been at all with this person. Maybe you were in the beginning, but you certainly haven't been for quite some time. But now they do want to get on the same page. Okay, so they definitely want to iron things out with you, sort things out with you. What else? I knew I was going to fall hard in love with you, and it scared me. Yeah. Again, I think this is why this person may have stayed put where they were. Because especially say if you were planning to just work together, partner together on a business level, they may have caused some very strong feelings with you, for you, and they got scared because they knew they were already in a relationship, and that was a no-go. Okay, so that may have been why they decided not to work with you. If this was about, you know, a love connection, or, you know, there was some feelings being stirred on both sides, I feel like this person actually developed some very strong feelings for you very quickly. They actually fell in love with you. And so I feel like rather than facing that fact and communicating that with you, they ran, you know, because they wanted to gravitate towards what was familiar, what was comfortable, what was easier. So I feel like with whatever feelings they had for the person that they chose or that they were already on some level connected with, paled in comparison to how they were feeling about you, but they felt like it was easier to manage by staying where they were. But I think they're realizing now that that was a mistake. I feel so ashamed for what I did to you and what I put you through, yeah. So this person realized that they made some very bad choices here. So maybe they did do some things that was very, because we saw that Seven of Swords and you don't trust them. So maybe the way they handled the situation was really underhanded. Maybe they did some really nasty things or some very sketchy things, okay, behind the scenes that they were trying to keep in the dark about, especially if it was something dodgy involving their money. They may not want you to know how they were getting some of their finances, or, you know, some of the characters they were connecting with in order to get maybe some side income and how they were doing that. I don't know. Or possibly even that, you know, they didn't want you to know that they were connecting with someone else. What else? You're super cute when you're angry. Okay. So yeah, that's the thing. I feel like this person does have a lot of love for you. You may not believe it by their actions. Of course, why would you if they've behaved that way? Sorry, my camera stopped. I forgot that it times out. So just to go over this, because I don't know what part it cut out on, but you know, it says this, you're super angry, you're super cute when you're angry, okay? So this person feels like, even though yes, they don't like being on the receiving end of your attack when you guys fight, they like it on one level because they feel like, you know, when you're angry at them and when you're shouting at them, they know that you still care, that you're still emotionally triggered, so that means you still have feelings for them. If you go quiet, if you don't respond or react, that's when they get scared because they feel like, oh my gosh, they don't care about me anymore. Which I was saying is actually quite toxic, and that's something they need to address, because that in itself would indicate, you know, that they've been in some very possibly abusive relationships in the past where it was all, you know, mental mind games, where it was emotional abuse, maybe even physical. Or that could be something they experienced early on in life, and that's something that they need to address. And then after that, I pulled, I'm trying my best not to project my fears and traumas onto you in this connection. So again, that would highlight there is some trauma, that there is some healing that needs to be done in regards to past relationships or things that they experienced in their childhood. So this person would probably benefit from going to therapy, okay? And that's something they need to address, because it will affect their connections moving forward. It's something that's going to continuously come up and be a problem. So after that, we have, can we just start over and see what happens? Yeah, this person wants a fresh slate with you. That's for sure. But again, you can't sweep everything under the rug. You have to have an open and honest conversation about what took place, and then see if it's possible to, you know, mend things. You know, if both sides can forgive, or if you can forgive, and, you know, see if, can you even build a friendship, never mind a relationship or a business partnership. Is this someone you can even reestablish trust with again? Okay. Things seem to be going so well between us, it scared me. Or it scares me. Yeah, so maybe this is how they felt in the past, because I don't feel like you're on the best terms now, but maybe in the beginning things just felt so natural and organic, that you were so open and giving and loving to this person, they had no idea what to do with it, okay? Because again, they're used to this toxic way of receiving love, giving love. So I don't feel like this person knows what real, genuine, unconditional love is, right? They never experienced it before. So when you came in with that energy, even if it was on a platonic level, right? Even if things started off completely platonic, I feel like they developed feelings for you very strongly, very quickly, and it scared the hell out of them because they didn't know what to do with that, right? And at the bottom of the deck, they have you, well, I guess they do because it's their energy. You are perfect to me just the way you are. Yeah. So if you were doubting whether or not this person really sees you, they do. If you were doubting whether or not they really do care for you, if they do love you for who you are, as you are, they do. Okay, they see you exactly for who you are, as you are. And to them, in their eyes, you can do no wrong. Like, they have true unconditional love for you. They just have a very detrimental, unhealthy way of showing that. Because again, there's things they need to heal within themselves. They need to go on their self-love journey. And I feel like for a lot of you, that's something that you've come to acknowledge and realize yourself. And maybe you're in this energy of releasing this person and moving forward because you know that they simply can't come with you because they're not ready. Okay. Wow. It's a very intense reading, but not in a heavy or dark way like some of the readings can be, but just that there's a lot of emotions. I can feel it, you know, like it's heavy on this person's heart. There's a lot of emotions that need to be purged, that need to be expressed. And I feel like, you know, the time of you watching this, they probably are starting to release some of those emotions. They're starting to actually get them out rather than just suppressing them, which is what they need to do in order to start this healing process. Okay, so I hope this brought clarity for whoever needed this message. Thank you so much for checking it out. If you did find it insightful, helpful, make sure you hit the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do, and don't forget to hit the notifications bell, click all, so you don't miss out on any of your upcoming readings. But for now, I'm wishing you the best of luck, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.